morning. My name is Celeste, and I am a member of the Milford, New Hampshire Recycling Committee, Education Director at Beaverbrook Nature Center, and a member of Milford Thrives. And all three of those organizations are promoting backyard composting. It is a goal of the state of New Hampshire to increase backyard composting as a way to reduce waste disposal and waste disposal costs. So today we're doing Composting 2.0, just a quick lesson on how to turn your compost and restart a pile. This video presumes you already have a compost unit. It could be any form of composting unit. I happen to have a pallet unit with 2 sides. I used to have one with 3 sides. Pallets can be obtained free in our area, so it's a free, easy way to construct a compost holding area. Today, my existing compost that's been going on since spring is needing some air and some TLC. It's cooled down, and I have a little thermometer in here. It's just ambient temperature right now. I would like this to be not 90, but maybe 150 would be great. 200 would be awesome, but that's very hard. You have to maintain it every day to get that kind of a burn and that really fast composting. But this is cooled down, which means the microbes are not as busy as we want them to be, and they're not as happy. So we are going to put some material into this side. Don't get distracted by those pipes. They are just sort of a little extra thing to add air to the bottom of the pile. They have holes in them, but you don't need them. But what you do need is 2 to 3 times the dry material in proportion to the green, fresh food or green grass or green weeds that you will add. So I'm going to start this pile with a little collection of weeds that I stockpiled. I recommend that you keep dry material near your compost, whether it's dried leaves, whether you have dry pine needles. You can even use shredded office paper, which is carbon. Trying to get a good 1 foot of dry, fluffy, organic material in here. It will crumple down when we add food. I have a lot of pine needles also mixed in with my oak leaves. Okay. Pretty good. So we have a fluffy base now. So what we need to do is move this material over, which just means shoveling it over. And you can see it's actually doing pretty good inside the middle of the pile. It's actually nice fluffy soil in here, but it's not completely cooked. Things like corn cobs, which I put in, take a lot longer than a lettuce leaf will, so if everything else is baked, I just rake out the corn cobs. And if you see any little utensils in here, it's because I was doing an experiment. These are compostable, plant-based utensils, which really should be composted in an industrial compost unit. I just threw them in to do a little experiment. They are not plastic. You can kind of see what you've been eating for the last couple of months when you shovel the compost pile. I have some old plant pots I empty, coffee filters, eggshells, even lightly used paper towels from the kitchen. Now what I'm noticing is, because the weather has been very hot and not much rain for a few weeks, I think, this is very dry, my compost. So I'm going to add water. You never want it to be sopping wet. or you will drown all the little microbes and worms. Should have my mask on for the dust. All right. I'm going to flip it. This is a woody Brussels sprout stem, pretty big. It's good to get the middle of the pile exposed and the top dry part upside down. As I get deeper, I can see that some of the leaves are wet on the bottom, so that's kind of good. And at the very bottom, you can see there's some pretty cooked compost, but it's not all looking like soil yet. So it needs some more time. Most of it. So, like I said, it's a little dry. I'm going to add just a sprinkling of water. Like a garden, you are actually, trying to grow something here. You're trying to grow a community of microbes and little organisms that are going to eat up all this waste. That's good. Again, you don't want to drown the organisms, so just light. They need water just like every other living thing. I'm going to put my thermometer in and I'll check it tomorrow. And from past experience, I'm pretty positive that thermometer of the pile, in the pile, will go up at least 25, if not 50 degrees by tomorrow. Because that's what I've measured before. It's pretty exciting because that means you've managed to succeed in creating the right habitat. So what I'll do now on this side is I will continue cleaning it out till it's sort of a neutral base again. I will add another big pile of leaves at the base, and that will be a new pile. And I will add my kitchen material to that pile, then I'll cover it again with leaves to keep animals from getting interested in it. And that's our composting lesson today. Thank you.